Hello Internet and welcome to Free to Play, where we take a look at a free to play game and ask if it's worth your time investment. Today we're going to be looking at this wonderful monstrosity, Amazing World. And here we are in the Amazing World. You're probably looking at this and thinking, what is this hot mess? Well, Amazing World is a MMORPG basically aimed at kids. Obviously, I mean, look at it. And it has everything you'd expect from an RPG, including quests. We're gonna go do one right now, so I can show you how bad they are. There we go, get the quest. Oh no, she won't sing. So, we gotta go get these nicks. Now here is what the quests basically boil down to. Follow the arrow. You walk along, well, anywhere it tells you to, really. You just gotta mindlessly follow it, and then you have to mindlessly walk into things. You don't even have to click them. And that's what the quests are. Over and over again. Come here. Why aren't you going? Maybe I have to click that one. I did have to click that one. Wow, this one you actually have to click them. That's new. That is new, I assure you. There you go. I screwed up. Most of the time it's simply... There you go, you walk at them. There you go, you don't have to click. Which makes it far too simple. Where's the other one? Come here, you little git. I'm gonna get you. There you are. All you have to do is walk at them. That's it. Occasionally in the quests you will get something a little bit more interesting. Minigames. Hopefully this will unlock one. Let's have a look. See if it does. Shut up. Nope, it's another follow the arrow quest. Fantastic. Now while this is targeted at children, not having any kind of interaction or impact with the game. You know, you just walk up to them, and that's it. He's dropping coins everywhere. Wow. How's that gonna... That's not teaching them any skill, apart from moving towards things. Over and over again. It's not great. The minigames are a little better, in that you interact a little bit more. Hopefully we'll be able to show you one in a second. When I get all these scarves or whatever they are. Lamps? They're not lamps. Why does it say lamp challenge up there? Who knows? Video games, huh? I made her day, apparently.
We're lucky Twinkle hasn't found out about Vexa and the Nix yet. Twinkle doesn't sing when she's upset.
Oh no, Twinkle doesn't sing.
Twinkle also demanded fresh
She needs fresh flowers. Here we go again. Let's walk. Walking, 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 walking. Let's do some walking. Let's see if she'll give me a minigame. I think you do have to actually click on these to talk to them. So that's better, I guess. So stinky flowers. Cool. This might lead into a minigame. There we go. These are a little better, a little bit more mechanically sound, but they're not particularly... They don't increase in challenge. Like, this one's just a platforming level, there's driving levels as well. There's puzzles. There's a bunch of stuff, but they're all just kind of walk around, hit stuff. That's it. Which is fine, initially. I just fell down a hole there. But it doesn't really present much of a challenge. Oh, can I jump on that? No. It's quite fun to just mess around and Let's see if we can get up here. Oh. What am I doing? Finding flowers. Okay, there's one over there. Jump! I made it. They will teach certain skills, which is good, but I think there's a cap to just how far they will take you. If that makes sense. They're not gonna... You might as well play something like Super Mario Bros. U, if you want. Wow, I'm sucking at this. If you want something that does the same thing in teaching you some basic mechanical capabilities, but then goes further, it's... Why is that? That's terrible. It's moving me around. Watch. That's bad. It's pushing me off the platform. There's better games out there to teach you this kind of thing. If that's what you're looking for a kiddie or something. Come on, go rounds. Here we go. Water on my face. There we go, I got it. Got the last one. I'm the winner. Return to Bloom. There we go.
I can't believe you were able to
So there you saw a mini game kind of quest. Now the quests aren't given to you very well. The only one I've been led to is this lady here. She gives you a bunch of quests. The other quests just kind of appear at the side of the screen. And wow, thanks for that ad. That was nice. They just appear here without any real direction. It's not like, hey, you got a new quest here, and then it pops over there. It just comes up there. You could play it for hours without noticing, easily. So that's not great. I don't want to do that. I want to do a different one. Let's go shopping! Let's not. There's also team play kind of events in the world that pop up. Let's see if I can find one of them. They usually pop up here, but maybe there isn't one. That is one. Wow. Got to collect Cosmo's Robofish before they explode. Okay. Wait, how do I... Oh, there's OK and do it, rather than close and OK. So these team play quests, you have to group up with allies, like these guys here, and walk into things. Now here we have to collect these robotic fish, which is cool. It brings players together to do stuff. But I mean, it's just the same kind of thing. You're walking at things. Wow, can I actually just choose this by standing here and jumping? Nope, I can't. So it's not, you know, interesting. I can't see a child being very interested in doing the same thing over and over. Maybe I was just too hyperactive a child. I needed some extra stuff to do. That's most of the gameplay done. This game does have a pretty cool aesthetic. It's quite trippy. It's kind of like you're on a really bad acid trip and you're seeing animals everywhere. Oh, can't go that way. Although these areas are quite sparse. There's nothing around for miles here. Which is kinda, you know, crappy. Also, there's a lot of people wearing really weird clothes, which really adds to the kind of trippy vibe. Which is pretty cool for half an hour. Look at this guy. He's got a blue and red mohawk. And a spaceship. Look at it. It's crazy. What is that guy? Look at that hat. I want that hat. Okay? I want the hat. Also, the writing is fine for the audience, I guess. You know, Kind of sounds like a Saturday morning cartoon. But the voice acting is...
I am Vexa, Queen of the Nyx. I have come to conquer your precious Spring Bay. My darling Nyx are going to destroy every amazing... Will you stop it? Can't you see that I'm talking?
Yeah. Voice acting is yeah. Let's take a look at the pay model they offer here. So you get $29.99 for a year, $19.99 for 6 months, $3.99 for 1 month. What that gets you is exclusive characters, play all the way to level 50, add up to 100 friends, buy any item in the world shop, trade items and send gifts, send private messages, and design and save outfits. There's kind of a mix of social and gameplay features there, which isn't too bad. No, I don't want to quit. That's another thing. Whenever you press exit, or escape rather, it says, do you want to quit? It's kind of annoying. But not as annoying as the actual bloody movement. Look, I have to move with the AD keys, or turn with the A and D keys, because turning with the mouse is god awful. Look at it. Oh, it's so slow and nasty. You can also see a fair amount of screen tearing, which is gross, and there's no way of changing it. These are the settings. These are the horrible, horrible settings. Oh, it's not a particularly well-made game, but then it is for kids, which kind of brings us into the main question. Is it worth your time? It's worth about half an hour of your time just to see how trippy and weird everything is. Kids, not really. As I've said, the mechanics are simple, but they stay simple. They don't teach you a lot of skills. They teach you the entry-level skills, but they won't elaborate on that. You're way better off getting something like New Super Mario Bros. U, or the 3DS one, where it's the same kind of thing. Teach you the basic skills, but then it will take you further. So I don't really see there being much of a market for this game, especially when you take into consideration that, you know, it's online. You don't want your kids playing with random strangers, do you? Look at this criminal lawbreaker who jumped over the fence somehow. You don't want to expose your kids to that. Come on.